ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವೈ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವೈ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಕಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ ವೈ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ವೈ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥಿಯರಮನ್ನು ನಾವು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೇನೆ ಸಮ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ಸಮ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ by using cos of x minus x plus y formula only. So cos of x plus y ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು 4-5 ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬನ್ನಿ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? ಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವೈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವೈ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಕಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ ವೈ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ವೈ. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡಿರೈವ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೋವ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಟು ಡಿರೈವ್ ದಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್? ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೈ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ವೈ. ಓಕೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೈ ಏನು ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಮೈನಸ್ ವೈ ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಬನ್ನಿ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೈ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್? ಮೈನಸ್ ವೈ. ಓಕೆ, do it very carefully. Focus here. In place of x only. In place of y, minus y. Minus sin x as it is. Sin of, in place of y, minus y. Then what is cos of minus theta? Cos of minus theta is cos theta only. Cos of minus theta is cos theta only. And sin of minus theta is what? Sin of minus theta is minus sin theta, students. Okay, so we'll put the same here by using these two formulas. So cos x as it is and cos of minus y is what? Cos of minus y is cos y only. Minus sin x as it is and sin of minus y is what? Minus sin y. Minus sin y. In next step, cos x as it is, cos y as it is, minus sin x as it is, and minus into minus, see here it become plus, here also minus, here also minus, minus into minus plus, sin y which is equal to cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. So this is the formula of what? Cos of x minus y, students. So very important formula. This is also cos of x minus y is equal to cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಟು ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇಸ್ cos of 5/2 minus x is equal to sin x. So you have learned this formula in 10th standard already. What it is? Cos of 90 minus theta. Cos of 90 minus theta is what? Sin theta. We have to prove this now. By using which formula? By using cos of x minus y formula only. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ? ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ cos x cos y, cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Okay na? Plus sin x sin y. Now by using this formula, in place of x what is there? In place of x 5/2 is there. In place of y what is there? In place of y what is there here? In place of y x is there. X is there. So focus and listen carefully, write it perfectly. Okay, so cos of, in place of x 5/2, in place of x 5/2 minus, in place of y what we have to put is x, which is equal to cos x x place ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5 by 2 and into cos y in place of y x only, in place of x y in place of y x only. Next it is plus here sin x sin 5 by 2 here in place of x 5 by 2 into sin y in place of y we have to put x only. So what is cos 5 by 2? What is cos 5 by 2? Cos 5 by 2 is equal to what? Cos 5 by 2 is equal to 0. And what is sin 5 by 2 is equal to, students? Sin 5 by 2 is equal to 1. Alva? So by using that formula, these two formulas, it is 0 cos 5 by 2 0 into cos x as it is, plus sin 5 by 2 is 1 into sin x as it is. What is 0 into cos x? 0. Plus what is 1 into sin x? Sin x. What is 0 plus sin x? It is sin x only. Therefore cos of 5 by 2 minus x is equal to what, students? Cos of 5 by 2 minus x is sin x. Okay students, we will move to the next slide now. The formula is cos 2x, very important formula, very important formula for your both first year as well as second year, and the examiner's favorite topic it is, because it has 4 formulas and its students feels very difficult to remember this formula, but this is the very important formula. So we will derive this formula by using which formula now? By using cos of x plus y formula, students. Okay, so cos of x plus y formula is what? Cos x cos y, cos x cos y. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? ಮೈನಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಮೈನಸ್ sin x sin y. Okay students, so cos of x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. By using this formula, what we have to put in place of x? X only. In place of y? X only. Okay, in place of x x, in place of y also x. Okay, in place of y also x we have to put. That is very important here. So cos of, in place of x x, in place of y also x, then only we will get, if we add these x plus x is what? 2x. So here it is 2x. Okay, so cos x here, in place of y also x, that's why cos y become cos x, minus sin x here, here also sin x. So it become cos into cos, cos square x, minus sin into sin, sin square x. And this is the first and most important formula. Cos of 2x is equal to what? Cos of 2x is equal to cos square x minus sin square x. Why I have told this is most important formula? Because from this formula only we will derive other 3 formulas. Okay students, so cos 2x, this is in terms of cos square x minus sin square x. So cos 2x is equal to, you know students, what is sin square x plus cos square x is? What is sin square x plus cos square x? Which is equal to 1, students. If I want to write sin square x, if I only want sin square x, then it become what? This goes right side, it become minus 1 minus cos square x. Sin square x is equal to what? 1 minus sin square x. Then similarly, what is cos square x? What is cos square x? Cos square x is 1 minus sin square x. 1 minus sin square x. So by using these formulas, cos square x, you see second formula. Second formula is in terms of what? In terms of cos square only. So I will put the cos square term as it is. Cos square term as it is. But in place of sin square, what I will put is, I will put 1 minus cos square x. Here in place of sin square x, put 1 minus cos square x, which is equal to cos square x as it is. Here there will be plus sign, minus into plus minus 1, minus into minus plus cos square x, cos square x. And in next step, cos square x plus cos square x, it is 2 cos square x, 2 cos square x minus 1, 2 cos square x minus 1. So we got second formula here in terms of what? Cos square x. So cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1. This is the second formula. Next students. Next we will derive the same formula cos 2x in terms of what? In terms of sin square x only. In terms of sin square x only. To derive that, what we need is, we need again the first formula only, cos square x minus sin square x only. Now the formula is in terms of sin square only, therefore we will write this cos square in terms of sin square. So cos square in terms of sin square is 1 minus sin square x. So it become 1 minus sin square x. 1 minus sin square x. Already there is a sin square x here. Sin square x. So it become what? 1 minus sin square x minus sin square x. Like signs we have to add. It become minus 2 sin square x. Minus 2 sin square x. Therefore, the third important formula is cos 2x is equal to what? 1 minus 2 sin square x. And last one is, students, last one but not the least, cos 2x in terms of what? Tan square x. To derive that, what we have to use is again the first formula, cos square x minus sin square x. If we write this term in the fraction or in the form of p by q, so if we write any whole number, for example 5, in terms of what? Fraction or p by q form, how we will write is 5 by 1. Okay, like that. So cos square x minus sin square x. So denominator ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ನಾನು? ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇರಬೇಕು, ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So cos square x I will write as it is, cos square x as it is, minus sin square x as it is. Okay students, you see here cos square x as it is, cos square x minus sin square x as it is. In place of 1 I will write is sin square x plus cos square x or cos square x plus sin square x. What I will write is cos square x plus sin square x I will write. Okay students, so what we need in next term is, we need 1 minus tan square x. So ಇದು 1 ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಇದು 1 ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಇದೇನಾಗಬೇಕು, tan ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇದು 1 ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಇದು tan ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, we have to divide all terms by what? All terms by cos square x, by cos square x. If we divide all terms by cos square x, what this term will become? Cos 2x is equal to what? Here cos square x divided by cos square x minus ಇದೆ sin square x divided by sin square x, sorry cos square x, whole divided by cos square x divided by cos square x, plus ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ sin square x divided by cos square x. Then only it will become what? Cos square x by cos square x. I will write here cos 2x is equal to cos square x divided by cos square x is what? 1, and sin square x divided by cos square x is what? Tan square x, whole divided by cos square x by cos square x is 1, and plus here sin square by cos square is tan square x. So all four formulas very important students. So you should remember these four formulas. What we will do now is, we will write all these four formulas in one stretch. So cos 2x is equal to what is the first formula in terms of cos and sin? So cos square x minus sin square x. Next, in terms of cos only, that is 2 cos square x minus 1. And third one is what? In terms of sin, that is 1 minus 2 sin square x. And last one is what? 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 plus tan square x. ಓಕೆ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಾಕು. ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಸು ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸನ್ನು, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಏನು ವೀಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದರ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ಸು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್.